What if I told you that the debate over immigration policy isn't just about borders and laws? It's about the very identity of a country. Today, we're looking at how two key figures in the U.S. presidential election, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, approach immigration through the lenses of border security and pathways to citizenship. First, let's break down Donald Trump's approach. During his presidency, Trump's message on immigration was clear: border control first. The most iconic part of his plan? The border wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. For Trump, the wall is more than just a physical barrier. It represents sovereignty, security, and protection of American jobs. He argued that a secure border would reduce illegal immigration, prevent drug trafficking, and ensure that the U.S. economy remained strong by keeping jobs for Americans. But Trump didn't stop at the wall. His administration implemented stricter enforcement policies, increasing deportations and reducing the number of people eligible for legal immigration. Programs like DACA, which protected undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children, were targeted for rollback. Trump's stance is straightforward: no amnesty for undocumented immigrants. His supporters believe that stricter border control and enforcement protect jobs and enhance national security. But critics argue that Trump's approach lacks compassion, pointing to family separations at the border and harsh treatment of asylum seekers. So, Trump's immigration strategy is about protectionism, strong borders, strict enforcement, and prioritizing American workers. Now, let's turn to Kamala Harris. Harris views immigration from a different angle. Her plan is centered around comprehensive reform that creates pathways to citizenship for millions of undocumented immigrants. Rather than building walls, Harris emphasizes smart border security using technology like drones and sensors to monitor the border. But the heart of her policy lies in offering immigrants an opportunity to legally stay and work in the U.S. Harris supports dreamers, those protected under DACA, and believes in keeping families together rather than deporting undocumented people who have lived in the U.S. for years. In her view, immigration is about integrating these individuals into American society and allowing them to contribute to the economy through legal work and citizenship. Where Trump focuses on enforcement, Harris's immigration plan looks at the root causes of migration, like poverty, violence, and instability in Central America. She wants to work with these countries to address these problems, hoping to reduce the number of people who feel forced to flee their homes in search of a better life. Harris's vision for immigration is one of inclusion. Her supporters argue that immigrants are essential to the American economy and that providing legal pathways to citizenship strengthens the country. Critics, however, worry about the costs of such reforms and whether they could encourage more illegal immigration. So, what's the key difference here? For Trump, immigration is primarily about national security and protecting American jobs. His approach is based on control, building walls, enforcing stricter laws, and limiting the number of people entering the U.S. For Harris, it's about humanitarian reform and creating opportunities for undocumented immigrants to become part of American society. Her policies focus on creating a system where people can seek a better life legally, while addressing the root causes of migration abroad. But here's the big question: what does it mean to secure a nation? Is it about building physical barriers to keep people out, or is it about creating a system that integrates people and offers opportunity? For Trump, security means keeping control at the borders. For Harris, security means managing immigration in a way that's both humane and practical. In the end, this debate comes down to two different visions for the future of America, one focused on strengthening borders, the other on strengthening communities. Thanks for watching Mind Circuit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Should immigration policy focus more on border security or creating pathways to citizenship? How do you think the U.S. should balance compassion and control when it comes to immigration? Stay curious, and I'll see you next time.